This is Isix, once again, with Kerbal Space Program. And behold, the Rescue version 3. Well, it looks pretty similar up here to what we had before, but it's when we scroll down a little bit, things are a little different. First, I removed that sort of middle stage there because it just wasn't providing enough oomph once we needed it to deal with getting that to orbit. So, hopefully, with the reduced weight, we'll be able to get this baby up top without having to need it. With just the bottom bit here. And I added some more boosters to help with the initial climb, which means we can use less fuel for that bit, for the liquid fuel. I also made sure to put in the fuel lines properly, so they're all, hopefully, leading into the central tank. Yeah, those arrows are pointing in the right direction. Good. Alright. So, shall we get to try and launch this thing? Wait, I almost forgot. Struts, always more struts. Struts, they're delicious! Yes, there we go. Get these nice together. Yeah. Having a little bit of wobble between these two is okay. Just want to keep it all symmetric as possible. Let's give it a try. Let's see if the Rescue 3 can get us to orbit. And then we'll see what exactly there is to be as far as launching progress. You see. Well, not much has happened since the previous episode, other than that redesign, I guess. Yeah, because I recorded it last night. Haha! Oh yes. Focus. Super Rescue 3. Action. And physics turn on. We got some wobbles. SAS activate. It's morning here at the Kerbal Space Program. Are you ready to jam? I think I'm ready to jam. Let's jam it. Oh! Woot! Alright, a slow lift off, but a good one. Climbing up quickly. Our liquid fuel is in good shape. Our solid boosters are in good shape. Nothing's overheating yet, from what I can tell. Yeah. We're going to throttle down the liquid engines a little bit. This accelerating is good, but the atmosphere is thick, so going over 100 meters per second isn't all that useful quite yet. There we go. We'll just do a steady climb and conserve our fuel. Yes, and this thing should be a little bit less wobbly in total. It's, having that middle stage there, we're just sort of making the difficulties increased exponentially, I think. Slow down the acceleration. Let's look at the map for a moment. Whee! See me zooming in. Zoom. Zoom, zoom. Solid rocket booster first stage is past halfway complete. Second stage is nearing that point too. Man, what a glorious day. And look at those fins. They're kind of useless at this point. Slow throttle down the liquid engines some more. Because we're still accelerating, but we don't need to accelerate that much quite yet. The engines for the orange tanks is different than when I had the original design too. They're now the main cells, so they should be able to provide enough oomph when we get to the point where it's needed. And yeah, let's double check, make sure we still have all our engines. Do we? Yes, good. We're not flying off course horribly either. Glorious. Drop those. Take that, planet. And yeah. Alright, we're gonna need to throttle up a little bit. Because we're slowing down slightly. That's not good. keep it nice and steady. We'll push 200, I think, when we get closer to 10,000 meters above the surface, or sea level, or whatever you like. Yeah. Don't need to accelerate that quickly. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is actually quite stable. This is almost pleasant. It's like I learned something from all that experimentation. Yeah, and the solids are about to go. Throttle up. Counteract that velocity loss. Got a little bit of turning going on, but I think we're going to be okay. How's our monopropellant going? Very nicely. Alright, time for the tricky bit. Gravity turn. Poke. 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 Yeah. Just a little bit to the side. And we're good to go, I think. Hey, we're getting overheating. That's not cricket. What is cricket, anyway? All the fuel there is full, so the central stage is making the camera rotate slightly. Alrighty. Go ahead and throttle up a bit more. Getting through the middle part of the atmosphere. I think dropping acceleration might be okay at this point. We're still accelerating pretty well. Just keeping our speed up will be fine enough, I think, for the moment. Until we maybe get to 30k. We're at 20k. We have another 50% to go or something. We don't need to be going too fast. Alright, slight turn. It's like the old days all over again. Totally ridiculous rocket doing totally ridiculous things. It's just bigger this time. I'm going to be well over the 30s. This thing likes to sort of bounce like that. How's our exhaust fume? It's doing well. Kind of tipping further right than our actual acceleration, or our point of orbital insertion. Ooh. Definitely be having a good chance to get in orbit, I think. Assuming things don't explode again. Our main orange tanks are about to pop on us. Want to go a little bit further this way. Line up with that so they'll hopefully just fall away. Okay, go away, guys. Okay, explode a little bit, I don't care. Alright, so we now have all of this to use up. Hopefully that wasn't the craft exploding. Okay, good. No, stop it. Now, go this way. Yes, we want to get to orbit and send us on our way, if at all possible. Yeah. Good. Let's go ahead and add maneuver, just so we generally know when this party will start. In about a minute. Okay, so let's keep firing in this general direction then. We are above the atmosphere. Hooray! So let's see about getting all our velocity in the right direction. Let's throttle up. Good. We're on good hands now. Like a good neighbor or something. No. I'm not selling out that badly. Yet. Alrighty. A little bit beyond where I need to be, but that's okay. Yeah. I think we're going to be in good shape. We're even getting space music. Space music. We're well before our Apoasis still, as far as this goes. Yeah. Let's actually move this a bit further that way. Yeah. And we could actually watch it from here. Yeah. Yeah, that should be sufficient. That radically changes our time window here. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Hello, Star. This is going much better than the previous efforts. Maybe it's because I, have slept or something, I don't know. I get inspired at weird times sometimes when I'm like, I need to Kerbal right now, and then I, explode everything, and it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, we got another minute. Probably have another minute to burn on here, at least. Otherwise, we'll be maybe in good shape to actually use these and actually get in orbit with those. Because you might be a super low orbit, but you know. We're past our Apoasis now. That's okay. Another minute to go. Whew, I'm excited. Finally into space, in orbit with a giant thing with lots of fuel. It will probably take a million years to actually accelerate anywhere once it gets in orbit, but you know, that's how it goes. Alright, because remember, we're looking to rescue our guys that were stuck near the orbit of Moho. And they might get flung off in deep space if we're not too careful, if they get another encounter with it. So, yeah, we need to be all sorts of careful. And have as much fuel as we can. And do it smartly and intelligently. And again, this is Kerbal Space Program, so intelligence isn't always everything. Alright, getting really low on fuel here. But our orbit is coming around. Good, good. Our velocity, it accelerates. And we're drifting a little to the side, but that's okay as far as our projected path. Hey! And that engine died. Quick! Post that. Explosion! Just need another 100-some meters to go. Lift that out of the atmosphere, and we'll be safe. Uh-oh, we're getting overheat. Think that should be good. And we're almost to orbit. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Well, we're technically in orbit, just gonna hit the atmosphere, make it suborbital, all that fun stuff. I think it's the proximity of this to the other engines that's causing the issue. I'll have to be careful with that. Ready? And okay, that should be above the atmosphere. I'm gonna push it up a little higher, just to be sure. Yeah. Then when we get over here, we'll lift even further. Whew, I'm loving this design. It's like, what fuel? We're not using any fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Alright, let's cut out the engines. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I like this. Okay. So, let's put a node over here. And get our orbit nice and big. It was big unto the sky. We can turn off the RCS, I think. And SAS. And we'll just flip it around a little bit. Still wobbles a lot. Is that like a thing now? It just sort of wobbles whenever you do that. Alrighty. Bonk. Yes. Yes. We are passing the most closest part of our journey here. Why did it do that? Come on. And I'll go ahead and use that. Snap her in place. Sort of. Guess it doesn't do it as effectively now. Weird. It's sort of wobbling back and forth. And we're missing seconds out of the day. Come on. No. You actually want to, like, stop there. You get back there. Come on, just a little more. There we go. Alright, so it's a 25-second burn. We can certainly do that. And then we'll start thinking about our orbital mechanics. Oh, whatever. So, let's speed her up. Because it doesn't need to be perfect. Nothing really needs to be perfect. It's a Kerbal Space Program. The more imperfect it is, the more hilarious it is. It's like World of Tanks. Just do the ridiculous things. People will be surprised and you'll, like, win sometimes. What other things are ridiculous? I know, Race for the Wool games. Those are pretty ridiculous. Just sort of, like, do stuff and you'll eventually succeed. Of course, being a ninja helps. But not everyone can be a ninja. I certainly can't be. I'm not ninja enough to be a ninja. Hey, we can actually go a little bit faster now. Woo, Nelly! 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonza! And we're in the shadow. Once again. The shadow knows. Okay. We are going to be... We don't need to do this exact. Let's just fire the engines. Hooray! Engines are burning! Good. Just gonna push this up a little higher so we can, like, time warp at all places. For all time. Alrighty. So, make that go away. Was that a new thing? What is this? Don't know. I'll have to think about that. Alrighty. Solar system. Elo. Trez. Joule. All my crazy probes. My robo-landers. My happy probes. Me. And the rescue vehicle. And all these unknown objects. Alright, we got basic pod. I think. Let's see about getting that there. They got the got like an intersection there. It's kind of weird. Oh, the deep space engine. That's the thing that was off the back. It's basically like the rescue ship, except not as effective and less fuel. All right, so we want to get out of town. We want to do it by being slow. So that means we want to be on this side of the planet, I think. Yes. Nope, not that way. That way. Way, our orbit will, be sort of like that. Then, so we're out of Kerbal orbit, we'll see about getting the right direction. That's a 6-minute burn. I'm not going to make you wait through that. So, I'll see you after that burn. Oh, there may have been an issue. The central engine exploded. Which means I have to rely on these babies. Yeah. About that. This could be a disaster in the process. I will be back with you once we're somewhere. So, it's not exactly the the maneuver, but it will get us out of the picture, I say. Out of the picture. Let's go ahead and pop that off. Yeah, okay. And then, goodbye, Kerbal. Whee! That's kind of pretty. Little tiny spacecraft flying away from the world. It's a really big world, too. It's freaking huge, man. And I forgot to put lights on this thing again, didn't I? Oh well. Hey, it's a galaxy up there. Neat! A whole galaxy. Beyond all sense and reasoning. Also more space music. Right, let's speed her up some more. Get totally out of the domain of this planet we called our home. Well, the Kerbals did. I didn't. I think it's kind of a boring place. There's not much there, other than some random artifacts in the space centers. Yep. Even faster. Go away, moon. Ah. Yeah. Faster still. Whee! It's amazing how far you can see it from out here. See little Minmus sort of popping in occasionally. It's a little speck. The moon sort of doing its thing as we slowly lose track of it all. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, that's that. Now, we play the game of alignments. It's like the Game of Thrones, but a lot different. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the basic pod as my target. There we go. No, no, no. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Basic pod. Node. No, I don't want to switch to the basic pod. I want to add a maneuver. So I guess I'll have to do it like this and drag it over. Coolies. Alrighty. Bonk. That will give us a 0.4, so we're heading in the right direction. 2.5. 1.2. 0.3. No, we don't want to change that. And not applicable, I guess. Yeah, that works. I guess it's dividing by 0 or something. And that will be pretty much perfectly aligned. Assuming this is going in the right direction. I think it is. Anyway, that's a 7-minute burn sometime many days in the future. Let's turn our SAS off and just sort of swing in the general direction we need to be. Which, I have no idea where that is. I did realize that even though this engine's gone, we still can make use of all this fuel. Because once the outer tubes are full or emptied, I can actually empty it into the side ones easily enough. Hoo-doo! Alright. Move into place. And... oh, stop. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Yeah, close enough, right? That's good enough, I think. I keep thinking, but I keep pushing the buttons. There we go. That's actually good enough. Turn off the SAS. Look at our beautiful rocket ship. It sort of stands there in space. And we're going, and I'll meet you probably after this burn. I'm nearest for the staging of the first set of engines. So we do our course correction here. And we're getting pretty close to being in the proper plane. Hooray! Just a little bit more. And they're gone. Kaboom! Go away. And now we accelerate faster. Hopefully. Maybe. Well, at least it's symmetrical, right? Kind of cute, actually. I like this. I'll be with you in a bit. So, the nodes are freaking out, man. They're like, we don't know what to calculate. So that's a good thing, I'd say. Alright, so Moho is there. Our guys are there. We're still way out here. So let's design a maneuver to try to capture them while they can be easily captured, yes. Hopefully. They got a weird orbit is the problem. This might take a little bit of finagling. I'll be with you and I have something figured out. Well, that's a something at least. It's 2.3 million separation. Twice. One there, one there. Well, it's a start. So let's get our orbit in that general positioning, and we'll see what we can do. And I guess I'll be with you after that maneuver is done, since it's another long burn. I wasn't paying attention. I missed the window. I'll figure something out. This one's even better. Hooray! Only a day away. So let's speed her up. There we go. And hopefully we don't miss this one. Yeah. Giddy up. I don't know why I've suddenly become very country western late. It's because space cowboys or something. That's what the Kerbals are. They're space cowboys. Cowboys in space. Slow her down, speed her up. Speed her up a little bit more. Yes, so I'm thinking about redesigns for this for maybe future use. I could just easily turn this into a fuel capsule entirely. Drop the engines and then put another docking port on the back. And then have a separate engine that attaches on a separate launch later. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start my burn, and I'll be with you in a little bit. And complete. I hope. Let's have a better look at this counter over here. If we can. So, yeah, that's one spot. Here's another spot. Yes, autosave or something. Now, let's go ahead and speed it up so that we can swing around a little bit. You swing me right round, baby, right round, like a planetoid, right round, round, round. So far, so good. Not having our guys flung out or collide with Moho. But again, it is a very small target in the grand scheme of things. Alrighty. Problem is, once we get here, we're going to still have a huge delta V going on with our guys. So, yeah, let's try to fix that. Yeah, yeah, Rocco. Yeah. So you want to get this nice and tight. Not exactly, of course, because we want to have wiggle room to play catch up if I need. Actually, we're going to be ahead. So, 6.6 still. Oop, what did it do? What's it doing? Yeah. 3. What was that? Mm, intersection 1.5. Alright, I think we're going to go try for that. Or perhaps something similar. Yeah. Hey! Can actually get almost right on top of her. Sort of. Separation. But the Delta V is going to be so crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to make that kind of encounter. We need to do catch-up sort of maneuvers to basically let it drift closer to us as far as the orbit goes. 22 minutes? Oh, man. I'm starting to have second guesses about the success of this mission. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Spinners. Yeah. So, I'm going to get this set up. We've used about 15 minutes of fuel, I think, so far. Maybe more than that. So we should have enough to get this sorted out. But the question is, do we have enough to get home? It's always the eternal question. Home. Is it really where the heart is? Or is the heart in your chest? Because why would it not be there? Anyway, I will see about getting this maneuver going. Missed it again. Drat, drat, drat. I should be quicker about these things. Still gotta fire the engine. Then, there were two. Not as cute as the previous one, but, you know, still nice and symmetric. And that's a-okay with me. Can I disable this fuel line? Because I would like to. I can't even click on it. It's like invisible. So I'm worried that it'll just start feeding the fuel back into the central tank again. Even though there's no engine there to burn it. This might be coming to be a disaster. Oh well, at least we got close, right? It's better than the previous episodes. Okay, despite, you know, not starting at the right time and taking forever, I decided to end my maneuver early so I can hopefully let our guys catch up with us a little bit. Because this orbit is larger than theirs, that means it's going to be, for most of it, going the rescue craft is going to be going slower than them. Since they're behind, this will allow them to catch up, hopefully. So let's fast forward into the future. See? It's going to get closer and closer. And hopefully, after this one, we can do a quick maneuver of sorts to try to line things up better. Orbital mechanics is hard. Let's do quantum mechanics instead. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and slow down a bit. Keep hitting the right mouse button there. No, I don't... No, I don't want to track that. Okay. We're gonna pop. Alright, so now it's going to be passing us up. So now we need to... No, we want to do... Nope, too far, too far. Ah! Ah! Oh, look at that. Only, 600k. Intersect over here. Still too much. Let's add a maneuver to, try to bring those together, perhaps. 8,000 kilometers. Close enough. We'll get that sorted. And it's only 54 seconds. How's our resources? Our resources are fine. Whew. It's like it's right out there, guys. Pop. We have 1 hour before this maneuver, and then magic will happen or something. Of course, getting it lined up is good. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward. Yep, too fast. That's a little better. Just need to get right on top of it. And we'll get all sorts of magicalness going. And since it's a short burn, I'll go ahead and leave it in the recording here. If I king on 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7-ish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So, I'm going to avoid moving the fuel over until absolutely necessary, but I think we'll have enough fuel to get the hook up here. I think this will actually work or something. Weird. One of my crazy plans actually paying off. Who would have thunk it? Alright. 29 seconds. T-minus 29 seconds. That's when we'll fire the engines. 20 seconds to go. It's so exciting. So exciting. Just so lovely. It's all about getting your angular momentum sorted out properly. Yeah. And here we go. Hooray! Just in time. Now, thinking about the next generation of this, I could remove these fuel lines on the sides, have a reserve fuel thing in the back. Then when these empty out, move the fuel there, and then from there to there. Yeah, that might work. And that would be something launched separately, maybe just a larger fuel tank or something like that. Be cool, I think. New designs, new possibilities. 10 seconds-ish now. Uh-oh, we're getting a little off here, but that's okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel. A little bit more. Alright. Okay, so make that go away. And we will be pretty tight. This will be 164 days in the future. How's our orbit? Alright, we'll probably have to do another orbital maneuver around that point. So let's go ahead and see about getting it set up. At which point we can maybe line these up better. Get them aligned like crazy. Yeah, now we're going to be way too far in. Yeah, we want to be going the same general direction. Actually, isn't there a way to do that? Like now? Because we want to be lining that up slightly. Can we adjust at all? Because I think that's the direction the other thing is going. Yeah, it might take a little bit of effort. Hey, we got 90, 24. Well, that caused chaos and mayhem, but that's okay. Let's speed her up, see where we get on the next Close Encounters of the Spacecraft Kind. been catching up with us. Sorta. Kinda. Maybe. Just we're not getting quite aligned properly. Alright, let's zoom in here. We are behind the guys now. Gonna be a little bit more properly aligned soon enough. The next pass. Ooh, I'm so nervous. Gonna line up again over there. Yep, the orbit's gonna sort of destabilize, so this will be our primary chance, I think. Woo! To maybe get things properly adjusted. Alrighty. So how are we doing? Where is our thing? Can we spot it from here? No, it's still a bazillion miles away. A million miles away. Can we, surfaces, targets, there we go. Moving 150 some meters per second relative to that. Alright, so we can actually get that sorted out a bit. But let's get closer to our intersection point. Crap. Shouldn't have hit that. Let's just sort of like aim at it. See what we can do. Yeah. Come on, stop wiggle. So bouncy. And there we go. Sort of. Let's just sort of head straight at it, shall we? And maybe, just maybe, with our relative velocities getting keyed up properly, we'll be able to figure out what to do. This thing's been in orbit over a year. Well, like 2 years almost. I don't know how many days the Kerbal day is. Yes. Yes! Our intersection points. They're getting closer. Ooh, I might just fire until that lines up. If that's allowed. 'Cause then that'll be nice. Yeah. Close enough. We got this one over here. With 88 miles per hour. This iterative stuff is getting annoying. Anyway, let's us advance into the future. The year 10 billion. See, our orbits are diverging a little bit. We're just sort of like out of sync. Hooray, we're not going to crash into Moho. Hooray! Is that, how's that? 12. That's probably about the same, I think. Space, it's big. I mean, really big. And large. Hello, other thing. Alright. So we want to do, like, a something there. That's 4 days out. Ish. Actually, let's move it slightly in so we're, again, 14 versus 12. Let's definitely keep it on this side. So we know down to the minute, effectively, when we should start, like, freaking out. Yeah. Calming music. Hope the CD baby... Oh, crap, missed it again. Hope the CD baby people don't freak out again. That'd be stupid. Alright, let's line her up once again. Oop, there we go. And just start whittling away here a little bit. There was a copyright snafu when YouTube changed how it did things. They gave me like a complaint against my videos, but it was like CD Baby, and they had when you use the Kevin MacLeod music, which is what you hear when you play Kerbal Space Program, use that in their own works, and we are moving away. Now this encounter is gone entirely. That's not cricket. Let's look for the other one. The other node. Whoa! Let's poke at that one instead. Yeah, because we're on the other side of the craft now. This should hopefully move us in the right direction. Yeah, there we go. Those are getting bigger, but hopefully we'll get our other node back. There we go. Alright. So rescue 11,000 kilometers. Well, let's move to the future again. Then set a node here. If we move it here, it's 23. Here it's 11. Let's just put it there. Sorry guys, you have to wait another year. Well, CD Baby. So there's some lady or person, maybe a guy, I don't know, who was using this music, or some of the music, in their own work, which is allowed to do. The problem is they were hearing the background of that song. This, the free music here from Kevin MacLeod, because he's awesome like that. And I think it's Kevin MacLeod. Coming in a little early. What was I thinking? And there's like, oh, this is the same song. Well, it's not, because you added some really kind of terrible chimes to it. Yeah, about that. Now we want to maneuver, if we may, right there, to hopefully actually turn that way. Maybe, nope, I want to go line it up more proper-like. Don't know which way I'm going. There we go. Yeah. That'll be more statable orbit. And then we can do stuff from there. Why are we spinning? Oh yeah, because I sent you spinning. Okay, let's go up here. Click. It's more effective than SAS.